A part of our worship experience, a part of our faith formation, as part of our spiritual quest is a recognition of the place and the power of silence. The opportunity to be at rest and at peace. We are in this place a sanctuary. We are in this place of safety. We create a community of trust and regard by the attitudes, the values we bring and share with one another. We express them in cordiality and friendship, in kindness, and always in a willingness to receive those always new to us. A time of silence is an opportunity for us to be alone, to wonder about that universal silence that Emerson talks about, to be at place in our own struggles, our own hopings, our own doubts, to be comfortable in a place that we're not sure about. It becomes sort of a contradictory language that we use. It's a mystical sense I'm trying to speak of an awareness of our interdependency, but also an experience of our abject loneliness. In silence, we have an opportunity to be at rest in the whole that we are a part. Not to be struggling, not to be fighting it, not to be denying it, not to be trying to overcome it, but just be in it, with it. An opportunity to experience our breath, our aches and bodily pains, our wanderings. Now our mind can float off into different places. We can be drawn away to wonder about this relative or this problem or this issue. But I would suggest to you, you seek as if it is an open room with maybe sunshine coming in the window. And let there be a breeze through those windows. And let you be in a comfortable place, on a couch, on the floor, sitting, relaxing. Just to be an opening to the awareness of your presence, of your existence. How often do we do that? How precious is that? We have all the ought-to-be's in our life. Ought to be feeling better, ought to be making more money, ought to be more happy, ought to be more productive, ought to be better at what I do. Get rid of the ought-to-be's for 60 seconds. Make it 2 minutes. Be in a place of comfort where you can recognize your vitality, your reality, your place in the wonder that is life. Now science can push it back. We can define it, we can describe it, we can get tools to help us live with it better. But ultimately we dwell in mystery. We have a brief second in the time of the universe of consciousness. It may be 40, 50, 80, 100 years. And we, as thinking, living human beings, engage the reality of existence. In a moment of silence, let us welcome that. Let us maybe be grateful for that. And let us put the junk aside for a moment and dwell in the wonder. Because in that dwelling, in that place, is serenity and security that nothing can take away. Nothing can take away. You're safe there. And sometimes we just need moments of safety. So be there for a while with yourself and with the wonder. I would acknowledge the great spirit of life in which we live and move and have our being. Our creator, our sustainer, our destiny. We move within this mystery. We're offered gifts of companionship, of knowledge, tools and skills to cope with this wonder called life. We experience the joy of love. We deal with the tragedy of loss. We move as best we can through the struggles that are existence, given opportunities to learn, to change, to grow, to remember anew who we are and what we may be about. For those who have gifted us with love and with blessing, those who have lifted us up, who've comforted us, who've challenged us, who have seen more in us than we saw in ourselves, may we give thanks. May we forgive ourselves those wrong decisions, those bad choices. May we forgive ourselves as we learn from those experiences and make those learnings the takeaway and the gifting, not the pain. And through the learnings, our life can become deeper and wider, fuller for sharing one with another. For the wonders of existence, the possibilities they still provide us, we give thanks. May we find courage and vision and industry to be about being what we need to be for ourselves and for our world. Let us be agents of compassion and mercy, justice makers always, and lovers through and through. Amen.